Welcome back to the show, everyone. Today we are bringing you a bit of news that is super depressing. So welcome, welcome to the video. Hope I can bum you out with this one. This story comes to you from Dallas, Fort Worth area. It actually came from agent Jared, who we work with over there. We've got a buddy of mine / client, I guess technically, kind of, sort of, who we're trying to help buy a place in Dallas right now, and they're having a tough time just because Dallas is just a brutal market right now. And Jared sent me this article that I was like, what? Total freaking garbage, everyone. So it's related to lumber prices and kind of the impact that it's having. So lumber prices have been sky high ever since COVID happened. And here's what's going on, right? Because booming real estate market, right? So high demand and a supply chain issue, right? So you got a lot of demand, you got very low supply because of COVID, and however, everyone decided that we're just not gonna have enough lumber now, I guess. And so lumber has been sky high on the prices right now. Average increased cost of a house due to the lumber shortage, 19 grand. So because wood is tough to get right now, house prices are going up about 19 grand just based on that. But this story in DFW I found to be particularly annoying. It's from a construction company called D.R. Horton, which I have no personal experience with, so this is not to throw shade at them. I have no experience with them, but they are a sort of big nationwide builder, at least I think they're nationwide. And a couple put down a deposit on a new construction place. This was in somewhere like November, December, and they wait until, it was in February, right? So it's been a few months of waiting around, basically to get to this point of picking your lot in your floor plan, which is pretty common these days. So they've been sitting around waiting. They're excited to pick their floor plan, pick their lot, and they get an email that said, due to the lumber shortages, they are not gonna be building 2-story homes. Like, what? What kind of alternate universe are we living in right now? And they had no ETA on when this is going to be fixed. So basically, because wood is harder to get right now, and we're not going to build 2-story houses. Like, what? I mean, that's so insane to me, guys. But it proves the point, which is, hey, look, the real estate market is crazy right now, and it sucks. And there's a lot of people that probably, in my position, that would probably shy away from saying that because they're like, well, I don't want to scare buyers off. My opinion hasn't changed, though, which is if you can buy something, hope my beard wasn't just brushing on the mic and disturbing you guys. If you can buy something, buy it. Because at the end of the day, you still can't predict the market. You don't know what's going to happen. Interest rates are going up. Of course, it might start to balance things out. But thus far, at least in Utah, the interest rates going up has not. It has had zero effect right now. Will it? Maybe. Has it? Nope. Not one damn fucking bit has it changed the real estate market. So please, please let things settle down so that buyers can have an easier run. Quick bourbon recommendation. I've not cracked this bottle, but I have had this particular, well, this would not be considered bourbon, I believe it would just be considered whiskey. So yes, so it's called Blackened, and it's kind of a trendy thing because one of the Metallica guys has something to do with it. So something to the effect, don't quote me on this because I haven't really done the research prior to cracking this, but something to the effect of like, he plays the drums around all of the barrels or some shit like that, right? Super corny, but the notion that like the concussion from the drums being played like moves the liquid around inside of the barrel so it ages it more, some weird shit like that. You can look it up. It sounds totally corny. Sorry. It sounds totally corny. That said, it's actually pretty tasty. I found it really good when I had it, which is why I bought a bottle of it. And it's kind of tough to find. Again, found this in that same small town that I was in. And I'm like, man, sometimes a small town's just coming through on things. But it's whiskey. They finish it in black brandy casks. And that's my kind of shit right there. I like that. I am drawn to, as a general rule of thumb, I'm drawn to whiskeys that have been finished off in some sort of like brandy or cognac cask or something like that. Haven't enjoyed the rum cask finished whiskeys that I've had. But anyway, it is tasty. I think it's right in that like $50 price point, so kind of right in that sweet spot, in my opinion, of what I like to spend per the value that I typically receive in return. I hope you guys are doing well. Pet your dogs, do all that good stuff, and attempt to be a good human being. And if you're not going to be a good human being, then don't. I don't really care. Just don't go be a bad human being around my house, and we're cool. Take care. We'll see you soon.